Hey Reddit. Banned groupies that had sex with their idols. How did it affect the way you saw them afterwards? Post in the comments to change your life for the better.
I once saw Danny DeVito at SeaWorld.
Best story here.
I'm guessing the kind of women who follow bands around to bang them may not be the same kind that spend an exorbitant amount of time on Reddit.
Valid point for a Wednesday morning.
I had a friend that was singled out after a Prince concert by his security. They told her that Prince would like her company at his hotel. She grabs one of our other friends to go with her. Maybe as backup or maybe as a witness to the amazing things that are about to happen. Turns out when she gets to the room where all the security and crew are, Prince had no intention of hanging out with her, and then it became obvious that it was the security guard that liked her. She's super bummed. Best part about it was the friend she brought along ended up sleeping with the security guard.
A lady friend of mine from Minneapolis ran into Prince in about 88 or 89. She was at a mall in a ladies' clothing store and she looks up from the circular rack to see Prince standing on the other side. Without thinking, she says, "Damn, you are short." He said, "Shut up, bitch," and walked away.
I have a friend who was singled out by Prince. He invited her back to his rental house and played billiards with her for 6 hours straight before asking her to leave so he could sleep.
I knew a girl that slept with Pitbull probably 10 years ago. She said he never took his shades off, even when they had sex.
How many times did he say _Dale_?
Mr. Worldwide.
I know of two different girls who fricked Tiesto regularly. He would fly them out to Vegas and Miami on rotation. Guy was in his 40s. Flying out 18 to 20-year-olds. They liked traveling and he would fly their friends out too so they had company. One of them didn't really see him as an idol. More as a free vacation every so often.
Oh, she paid for it.
You just described every Instagram model's career.
A girl I know banged Aaron Carter after a meet and greet. He is going through a tough time and I don't think they have met since, but I believe they still text sometimes. She still thinks he's great. It fulfilled her childhood dream to meet him and sleep with him.
Funny. A buddy of mine from Tampa had the same story.
A friend's mum told me in the early 2000s she slept with the lead singer of a band she loved in the 80s when she was a teenager. She never specified the band, but she was big into hair metal, so it's gonna be someone like Rat or Poison. She said she was expecting a wild night, but what she got was an intensely passionate lovemaking session followed by hours of philosophical talk. Lead singer man spoke of how excess became boring in the 80s. That once you can have anything you lose interest in it. He said he was well aware that the band were barely living off past successes in a genre that was seen as uncool pre-Steel Panther revival at this time. Friend's mum said she can't see him as the hypercool sexy frontman anymore. That she knows him as a human being and his dreams and fears and experiences. She also says every now and then she wonders if he was like that with every girl. Or just her.
Definitely Alice Cooper. Haven't any of you people seen Wayne's World?
I seriously doubt it was Poison or Motley Crue. Maybe could have been Rat or WASP.
Friend of mine had sex with Redfoo from LMFAO. He played his own music during and sang along to I'm in Miami, bitch, while inside her, changing the lyrics to I am in your pussy, bitch.
Sex and a free lyrical masterclass. Sounds like the perfect night.
Did he give her coke?
My friend's restaurant gets celebrities and athletes and such often, and Bieber has been known to come in a few times. One of the hostess girls went back to his hotel with him and said she was very disappointed. Girl, we need details.
He cried and said he misses Selena.
I think the Biebs makes his squeezers sign NDAs.
Deleted.
I cannot for the life of me remember the band name. But there was an all-girl band who would throw a golden condom into the crowd. Whoever caught it, male or female, would GWT to go backstage and have sex with them.
A friend of mine was doing some studio work with Jewel back in the 90s and she was in my kitchen. When walking past me her boob accidentally brushed against my arm. That's the best I got.
My wife's grandma was a groupie for a traveling Sioux band. She won't tell us anything about the guy. But he got her pregnant, and that is how my father-in-law was conceived. This is the most old lady story ever.
Firstly, I've never been a groupie nor done it with celebrities, but I did security work for some concerts a while back. One I remember fondly was when me and a couple other security guys were guarding CeeLo Green's bus. So while there we see him go in with a bunch of groupies in some revealing clothing. So the other guys start pointing that out, making crude jokes about CeeLo getting some action. 5 minutes later the gals come out of the bus with puppies. No joke. They literally came out with puppies and went back to the venue.
What? I want CeeLo Green to give me a puppy.
Not sex. But my mum was kissed by David Bowie at a concert in the UK in the 70s. When he left, everyone in the crowd started trying to kiss her. Because his lips had just been on hers. She said it was a very sweet kiss.
Let the power flow through you.
You were probably conceived by that kiss.